Welcome to the rant. I'm John Shannon. Well, I just got done watching a little clip from my buddy Witzky Man, who invites everybody that doesn't believe in Michael Moore's work and does not believe that Cindy Sheehan is a true American. He invites them to unsubscribe to his video. And Witzky, I got to disagree with you on one point. I agree with you on your talking points, by the way. I think that Cindy Sheehan she did not see what the purpose or what the valor of her son dying, in that war was all about. I do think that she is a true American, and I agree with him on that wholeheartedly. I got to admit, it's been a long time since I've seen Michael Moore's Fahrenheit 9/11. But what I do remember about it, it did open my eyes. Of course, everybody at the time, and myself included, were rallying around President Bush after 9/11, and I think a lot of people really did. I mean, we really did unite as a country. But I did see Fahrenheit 9/11, and think pictures don't lie. I mean, the fact of the matter is there is a lot of truth to that movie, and yes, it did open my eyes. I am not by any means as far left as Michael Moore. I'm more of a moderate, so I can't say that I'm a huge fan of his, but he makes people think, and that's the important thing, I guess. But getting back to what I was saying about my buddy Witzky Man, I don't think you should have people unsubscribe to your videos just because they disagree with you. I mean, healthy debate is a wonderful thing. I mean, people, if anything that I have learned by doing these videos, and I don't do as many of them as Witzky does. I maybe at one point did, but unfortunately, now that my wife and I are back on some sort of a similar schedule, I've got better things to do, to be honest with you. But the fact is there. I think that it's a great thing to have debate. I would love to engage in live debate with any individual and put it up on something like what's that called, Blog TV, or there's a couple other places that where you can actually engage in live debate. And it doesn't mean it has to be a shouting match. It doesn't mean it has to be name calling and all that other stuff. I mean, people can debate about issues without being stupid about things, I guess. And that's what's turned me off about the talk shows like Limbaugh and Hannity and whatnot. I'm so glad I'm not working on the streets anymore, work and driving on the streets anymore, because the temptation is so there to turn on the radio and listen to talk radio. Although I will say that here in Minnesota there is a little bit more choice when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I was really getting annoyed with Limbaugh and Hannity and excuse me, Glenn Beck to some extent. there was another guy in the Corpus market, or I shouldn't say he isn't in the Corpus market, but he was playing in the Corpus market. John Gibson was another one. You know, you guys can get your point across without being so damn, insulting and all the, if you don't, heaven forbid if you're not a conservative, if you're not a staunch conservative, well then, geez, you have to be a commie, you have to be a leftist, you know, and I don't think there's any room for that in American politics today. Debate, yes, debate until you're blue in the face, but leave the insults and leave the make it about the issues, not about the person. And I guess that's really all I got about that. I hope that Whiskey Man doesn't want me to unsubscribe because I kind of enjoy his videos. Don't always agree with him. I know he doesn't always agree with me either. But anyways, buddy, keep up the good work. And until the next time, this is John Shannon, the Redneck Cabbie. Adios.